一个价值是谁呀？
一个是 John， 还有一个是 Thomas。
还有一个叫，
还有一个 Thomas。你看看。So we still have our two. We're still waiting for two of our guests, and so I think we will start at
2:30.
Yes. But that's final. We will start at 2:30.
Dynamic negotiation.
Yeah. We'll start at 2:30, no matter how.
I can start 2:30, so that. I can start 2:30, so that great urgency.
那个表。我们发那个表。价值的表。这个，对。你看他跟了几个？是我在跟。我们开播了呀。对，是这个系统吗？是这个系统，这个。不是，这个是那个，不是。是上面这个。这个。把链接传我。什么呀？这手快，已经复制好了，没啥事。我想说少了2个。差不多了。我这个充一会儿能撑1个小时吗？
看多少？
看不到呀。
能撑。
对，因为中午等一下还有个茶歇，到时候。哇，天啊，好多人。
What am I supposed to do? Is there something that I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, we have some school sheet. Yeah. Maybe we use first something that because each of them gonna just show what they're doing. They have something like because the final demo next Monday is the final demo day. Yeah.
要不我把这个表打印下来，让他手写。没电脑了。
这个是直接贴上去吗？我刚进去看大概有70多页。
对，都是大家。
我看一下，就是我怎么找的那个数据？
这个可能有点，你不能看那个缩略图呀？
我让我们的同事再看，好像。
或者只能用他电脑，用他的电脑。
电脑可以是吧？
对。
我先让老师看一下。
没有哎，叉叉的，我的在旁边。
在这边
对。没看到还有2个都有多少件。没事，就用这个成本。
You mentioned that I can grab a laptop from someone because I need a laptop, right?
Okay.
Or I can judge by a phone or something, or I can just write on a piece of paper or something.
Yes, so the last option gave you a piece of paper, and you can check whether there is like.
Piece of paper should be fine. Yeah. So you haven't met before, have we?
Hopper,
Hopper.
Hopper, investment manager and hashkeeper.
Visiting HashQ office 2 years ago once in Singapore. It was nice. Memory lane. Oh yeah, is it all fine? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thomas.
It is? Yes. Hi. We've met before? In Palo Alto, at the research house. Oh, yeah. yeah, of course. At the Blue Bottle place, yeah. Yeah, nice. But you're still Spiscoin or out of Spiscoin? Which one are you?
The third one is out. It's Philippine Military.
Oh, so you're still in?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I met also like Philip in Berkeley.
Yeah. What was it? The SBC.
Yeah, SBC. I mean, I'm meeting Philip every now and then. How's everything going? You're judging, teaching, or observing?
Part of the
Yeah? How do you enjoy it?
enjoying tremendously.
I'm asking in front of organizers, so I guess I cannot say anything else.
I only came a few days ago.
When did you start? At the beginning of the month, right? So this is very young.
Yeah.
By the way, Philip spoke to you about the connect.
About?
The connect.
No.
We're doing a frontier forum on planetary.
Oh, you already got your laptop.
Sorry?
I have one laptop.
Like someone gave me a laptop, yeah. So I'm happy to just use this one. I can use the other one, whichever you prefer me to use. I have no preference of mine.
If this works, then fine. If this doesn't work, that's fine.
It seems
Okay,
it works.
let's put that one as a backup.
All right, thank you so much. Sorry for the trouble. I didn't know.
Thomas, let's chat afterwards.
Yeah, send me the details. I don't know if they send it, but like what would you need from me there?
You're coming to give a speech.
For me to come? Ah. I think that I'll be trying to be very.
It's a very particular thing.
But you're practically outside of the Ethereum ecosystem, right? You're outside of the Ethereum ecosystem, right?
Not at all.
You're not building your own world?
Space computer is an expansion of the world computer.
What word?
The world computer.
Yeah, but expansion is what do you mean? Like the
First of all,
L2
EVM
or L2?
compatibility.
Sorry?
EVM compatibility to
Yeah.
start with. That's to begin with. And generally, like, don't get hung on like, all of the definitions. It's spiritual.
Right, the ecologic is L2. I've come to the event. Otherwise, I think we'll just be friendly, but we
Don't
can't.
be hung on the definition. It's very aligned. Very aligned. Bro, I'm organizer of Ethereum Sydney last 10 years. So. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so we'll have to review like, what's there.
for sure.
I'm not saying, I'm saying staying friendly and like pushing a bit more.
Of course.
You know, we think
Fully
of
understand.
incentives for the L2s. Like,
I think
what
it's
is
the right thing.
part of the
Don't get me
incentive to
wrong.
L2?
Generally, like it's let's not be naive.
Because there's also like Binance Smart Chain and so on.
Fully understand. Okay, fully aware.
And we're always friendly, and we're super happy about EVM and so on, and we're organizing things, but also trying to make sure that we set some kind of, at least some incentives for people to just participate in the interoperability. So,
Of course. Very aligned.
let's talk about the details. I'm really like to hear more. And I spoke to Dalia as well at VSC.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2:30, and we shall begin. So this is our last small in-house demo, mini demo day, and I hope you have all your project and your PPT ready. As we said, we have every project will have 5 minutes. And so normally we will divide it into like 3 minutes you can present and 2 minutes to answer Q&A. And so, but you can decide by yourself. Do you want 5 minutes to present and you don't want to talk to anyone? That's fine as well. Okay, so let's, I'm not gonna say anything more, and let's start our first project. Akora.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Link. It's our first time to introduce.
Wait. do we want to have a microphone?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good afternoon everyone, I'm Link. It's my first time to introduce Ekron here. The idea was conceived by Nicola. He has already back to China, so I have the honor to introduce it. The algorithm we want to introduce is simply put is AI for matching. At the current market, the way we use for matching often rely on data that people are comfortable sharing in a standardized format, such as a LinkedIn profile, project collections. It shows it help us to know. Okay. Okay. It helps us to know what others are doing in a professional way and academic way, but it leaves a more personal leave out a more personal dimension about values, aspirations, emotions, and lived experience. These are just as important in forming authentic and lasting connections. So, what we want to do is about introduce our solutions. Introduce a voice companion. It's about a voice agent to foster genuine self-discovery through natural and reflective conversations. You don't need to feel about a rigid profile or questionnaire. You just simply talk with the AI agent to help you understand yourself. And for the agent, it can collect the data about you. So in this way, we not only provide a way for people to know themselves, but help build a more richer and authentic data sheet about oneself. This is our demo. We currently have agent showing to talk about agent. It's our core features. We will have gamified guidance for user input, and we will have a long-term memory for the semantic data set of the users. And this is our technological roadmap. We will have a voice agent and a knowledge graph database to store the semantic profile of the users. And we will have a matching system to help to match the profile of the users. And for the matching system, we would like to use the agent delegation to provide the privacy. And for the privacy and data ownership, we would like to use a blockchain to protect it. The privacy and data ownership will belong to the users themselves, not the platforms. And for the AI matching part, we would like to use blockchain to address trustworthy matching issues. So the matching can be transparent, as fair, and recommendations. So this is our project, mainly our project. And this is our group. So that's all.
Feedback.
So, yeah, is there any comments?
Yes.
Or
I
advice?
could improve.
Yeah. Any advice for them or any comments?
Why you choose the voice agent?
Why choose voice agent? Yes, because for the profile you use, you often have to fill out some rigid profile or questionnaires to get about the like a portfolio of you. But for voice agent, it's quite interactive, and can be used daily used to use voice agent to talk with you to help you understand, because through ongoing dialogue and general perform. It can help you perform a conservative and natural way to have a interaction.
And also you mentioned there's matching, and what kind of the matching mechanisms and what kind of the connection that you want to find out for users?
Because for matching and for the traditional parties, but like a LinkedIn or profile or whatever, it's about like what kind of things that you have done, like you have a similar career or whatever. But for this kind, we will have found more personal data, like lived experience that maybe you shared about the agent and all the emotion they share about agent. It's like a more personal dimension of yourself.
So I need to upload my experience, or
just in talking with a voice agent, just a way of interacting.
I think for the beginning that you could talk more about the pinpoint. Yeah, that's why the current young people, maybe back to the first slide. Yeah, why the current young people want to build more deep relationship with each others. Yeah, maybe just like they, no matter less self-confidence or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Because I think for the young people, their profile may not that they are good to say to put it on the profile. So, but
I think you could begin as a story, something like, yeah, it will more attractive. Why the current young people need this kind of product?
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you.
The timing is perfect. And our second one, the stable hop is they want to change into the third one, so we'll move the third one up. Yield Hunter. Yield Hunter? Me? Me? Okay, so then we'll go down a little bit. Oh, yes, on-chain OS. You ready? Thank you. You wanna go first? What? No, like the second one wasn't ready. So yes, do you want to move forward? Okay, then you're on.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is it? I hope so. Yeah. So yield hunter. Imagine you have money in your wallet and you don't really know what to do with it, and you're just new into crypto and everything is super confusing. So based on I forgot to take this. Based on the market cap, there is over $3.7 trillion of money just lying in the DeFi space, and most of the people sometimes don't know what to do with the money. So the problem here comes with the DeFi complexity and exactly like what to do with your money in your wallet, and due to the different kinds of scams that have been happening, it's a lot difficult to navigate the DeFi ecosystem. So this is based on the idle funds in your portfolios and just leading to permanent loss. So this is where our solution comes in, where Yield Hunter does all the research for you, comes up with simplified data access, real-time insights, and customization based on users' specific queries and how you set your Yield Hunter insights in your bot. So these are some of the relevant insights that the Yield Hunter will do for you, and it will develop some strategies just to optimize DeFi investments for automating DeFi portfolio management and risk management. So the target market is primarily crypto traders, DeFi platforms and protocols, blockchain developers and institutional investments, with the recent inflow of institutions in the DeFi ecosystem. And the revenue model is subscription model, partnerships with the protocols, and performance fee on the profits that you gain from using your hunter. Yeah, so if you can click the demo link, you can ask some questions as demo is going. So I don't know where the volume is, but I can walk. Is the volume okay?
The volume.
Yeah.
There's volume here? Ah, okay. Sorry.
I propose multiple protocols in the blockchain space. So the platform they have essentially acts as personal defined management using the brain data-driven analysis to do all the heavy lifting while you can get full control over your assets. And once you do that, you can now just navigate through the complex DeFi system without much work. So let's quickly go through some of the features. As you can see here, you can see the opportunities that are present by the smart DeFi. Currently, it's comparing the protocols and the LP opportunities. So you can just click one of them based on preference or your crypto holdings and investment. Then there is the AI agents part where it's based on the ecosystem that you position, like Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, or it may not short phase, so you can use that also. Then there's the little AI assistant that is also inbuilt, that you can use natural language to just check on what you want. For instance, you can quickly ask it to show me the best opportunities, and it will just give you very fast. Then you can do stuff like if deposit some ETH. Then there's also the Telegram patch that users can just use to prompt it. Like, yeah, you can use the Telegram patch from your phone to just access all the features. I have less than a minute, so go back to the slides. So that's a little bit about Yield Hunter. And finally, it's just about me, maybe sure about me. So I'm a Web3 developer and AI researcher. Before crypto, I used to swim a lot, and yeah, and then I got into crypto, and I went to UCH to study deep dive in blockchain, and I've been building communities and volunteering a lot in global blockchain events. And I also co-founded Do You Want Research Labs for just communicating with the whole crypto community about blockchain and crypto. So that's about me, and that's about the project I'm working on currently. Thank you.
So I think maybe the demo tab could be more shorter because it's just 5 minutes here. Just show the key points of the product.
I think if you can like show your demos by yourself instead of video, that would be much better.
Yeah.
Show your demos like live and not through the videos.
Oh, because they need to connect with the wallet.
Okay. Yeah, so probably you can get more like key points in your slides, because the things you present in your slides kind of too common sense for everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we will have the
He's having a call right now.
It's still Okay.
Yeah, he's having a call,
Okay.
sorry.
So when he's ready, just call me. So we will go to Onchinodes.
Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Cindy. Hi. Hi there, my name is Cindy Kamau, one of the founders of OnChain OS, whereby we're building secure runtime infrastructure for the agentic economy. Yeah, so what is the problem we're trying to tackle? Right now, AI agents are managing a 2 trillion monthly funds in AI-driven transactions, right? So we have a lot of money that we're trusting in AI agents, but are they secure in terms of managing these funds? What are the risks in trusting AI agents to manage our crypto funds? First of all, we have AI hallucination. What do I mean by AI hallucination? Imagine we have an AI agent and then you tell it, I want you to swap, let's say 1 ETH from the ETH network to another network using Uniswap. And then it decides to hallucinate the router address for Uniswap, right? So the challenge we have with AI agents, they have high confidence in themselves without having the concrete data. So that means it will hallucinate more, right? So it might output wrong addresses, etc. Another challenge is prompt injection. So what if someone decides to overwrite the user rules that you've set for your AI agent, and they decide to drain all the money that is being managed by the AI agents, right? We also have private key leaks. Right now, security is a very big issue in Web3, whereby if us as personally we're being targeted a lot, managing our own Web3 wallets, imagine now AI agents, and they are prompted in a way that they decide to release the private key for all the wallets that they're using to manage the funds. So we have AI agents that are managing a lot of money, but are they really secure? That's where OnChain OS will come in. So we are acting as a middleware layer between blockchain and the AI agents themselves. What are we trying to do? We're trying to provide secure runtime layer for all of these AI agents that are performing on-chain executions. By that, what I mean is, we're sitting here, right? So we have different types of AI agents. We have bots, we have DAO agents right now, we have a lot of conversation going on AI in governance, and we even have treasury agents, right? They're going to be using our API layers so that they're capable to execute any transactions that they want. But the key thing is how the runtime is designed. First of all, we want to give all of the people who are creating the AI agents sort of control. In that, first of all, because of security, we don't want people to just give out their private keys for their wallets just to the AI agents. We're going to create session keys whereby someone just inserts their AI wallets, and then through the smart contract logic, you're able to generate temporary session keys so that you just deploy, and then afterwards that private key is sort of expires, so that at no point in time anyone has any contact with the main private key. We even want to put policy engines for all of the enterprises and everyone who's managing these AI agents, so that you can put guardrails against this AI agent, so that you try to reduce the hallucination as much as possible. So you put enforcements, and we're going to make it to be secure, and also in terms of auditing and compliance, we're going to have a trail of all the actions that these AI agents do. So, keep the demo link. At first, for this demo, we are creating currently a proof of concept with the, yeah, we're just creating a proof of concept with the Cairo Coda LLM. So for now, we're trying to see how it can be able to use our infra to deploy smart contracts securely. So we have this smart contract for the counter, and then you just deploy securely.
And then you can input the guardrails that you want. Example, I don't want the spending limit to be more than 10. I want the session key, which is this address, to expire in 60 minutes, etc. And then afterwards, this is the deployed smart contract. So this is the class hash, the contract address. You can click on it. It will take you to the stack scan contract. Yeah. So we can go back to the. Yeah, so we're currently 2 people working on this. My name is Cindy. I'm an infra developer. I've contributed to Polkadot and Stacknet, and I love everything about infrastructure, which is one of the things that motivated me to try and build an infra layer. And then my fellow colleague is Chris. Chris, say hi. She's a smart contracts developer. She's so good in AI. She's been building AI agents on the Masumi network. And yeah, we're currently working on this as we also continue to figure out the DeFi and the AI merging side of things. Yeah, so Arches OS, it's the infrastructure that, apologies, I forgot to update this slide. The infra to, it's a secure trust layer for AI agents. We actually pivoted a bit to give you a bit of background. So we first focused fully on creating deployment infra for AI agents, by that LLMs, but then we realized the market is still small, but we have a very wider market of AI agents. So we decided to pivot a bit and provide the runtime layer for the AI agents. Yes. Thank you.
So, yeah, any comments or questions? Or suggestions?
I know you're not the thought in driving the most.
Yes.
So I imagine this.
It's very personal for me. Yeah, I've been ranked so many times in this Web3 space. Yeah.
That's good.
Did you look into like X402 and the recent integration?
Yes. So currently we're also looking at how Base has implemented the X4 So we're doing research on it to see how they've been able to implement this. Yeah.
How about the ERC 8004?
I haven't read that ERC implementation yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go through it. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. I'm Joanne, and I'm from Brinko, which is a fintech and blockchain startup in Taiwan. And I want to be here to special thanks to Ray, who is our contributor in this month. Yes. And okay, we provide a product called Tanji, which is a personal carbon wallet. And before diving into our product, we need to clarify about the carbon market, right? And I think the carbon trading and the carbon credits that these terms are changing this year's, yes. And I think we need to clarify it. Actually, the carbon credits mostly be categorized into this, and which is the companies and those actually is from the external pressures like the taxes, fees, and also the supply chain requirements. And those companies without these obligations, and those companies actually the modification will come from their internal modification like ESG to enhancing their reputation, building customer trust, and also to the investment appeal. So that actually we provide just a platform to do more Actually, in this market, those like for business, they will always ask for like how to collect those data and verify it to prevent like greenwashing risk. And also, those like carbon data will come from the separated data sources. How to collect it with lower cost. And for you and me, the customers, we would like to ask like how we can participate in and how we can contribute it and how we can protect our personal data from it. So Tanji is a carbon wallet for users, just like they can tokenize their. We provide a platform for our users, each customers to collect their eco-friendly actions and also just do a transaction with the companies who have the budget on it. So diving into our ecosystem, there are several stakeholders here. And firstly, the most important is the participants, right? It's actually just the customers, you and me. We launch a website, and you can also call it a Line app, which is a major messaging application in Taiwan, and just one click to social login, and you can do a lot of different types of activities, and those activities actually cover the mostly every eco-friendly actions. And also, we would like to make our users to easily use. They don't need to just manually provide data. So we collaborated with like e-payments, public transit card, invoice systems, and also your Apple Health data. Yes, and also just one click to subscribe like the plan or the activities, and also then you can just generate a regular income from your data streaming. Okay, the other part is the initiators, so just like who will pay for it, right? So the two main streams, which one is the governments? They want to improve their like smart city programs. So like we just collaborated in several cities in Taiwan. Like we just finished our Taichung Bike Week to encourage the citizens to go bicycling. Yeah. Okay, and the other part is just companies, yes, and of course they can just customize to issue all kinds of events, and they can target at the customers, or they can just target the employees, and also they can just do their activities online or on site. Yes, and also we create a brand disclosure list for those companies, and also they can put the ESG and CSR stories on it. Yeah, and we provide those initiators really easily use dashboards, and they can just like budget, data accountability, and also the instant KPI, graphical, yes. Okay, and last but not least is how users can use it, right? Use the rewards. First, just because it's a transaction and the budget from companies, so actually they just easy to deposit it into their bank accounts in becoming their buyers. And also we encourage users to put their buyers into like buy ETFs and earn more, and also their sustainability achievement will show on their dashboard. And also we connect with the e-commerce and charity. Okay, and we would like to just, currently we are put our on-chain data transaction behind it. So we would like to be globalized, and also we want to make the Web3 can help, like we can just like maybe we just emphasize like maybe we can just like make the rewards into like crypto, or we will, or our collaborators banks, like we can issue like deposit tokens for. Okay, our business model, and yeah, currently collaboration. Thank you.
Any questions?
Do you consider about like getting access to more public data, like public transportation data, then generate more carbon credit for the individuals.
Sorry again. Public transport.
They can consider like getting more data from the public resource, like government funded public data. For example, the public transportation data. So encourage citizens to more using public transportation instead of driving their own cars.
Oh yes, currently we have that kind of activities, and we also collaborated with the IPAS, which is a carbon. Oh, sorry, which is a. I'm sorry. Yes, IPAS, which is a public transit card systems in Taiwan. And we can just directly streaming the data and the public transportation data from it.
And adding more like Web3 elements into your presentation. Why is it real? That would be more attractive.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you, and okay, and we have Stable Hub. Just a minute.
Hello. Stable Hub is your one-stop shop for your stablecoin management platform. So it is an easy, convenient tool to manage all the different stablecoins that have been fractured across all the different chains and different stablecoins. So you can manage all your dollars on this this platform. So the problem that we're solving is that basically there's so many chains where some of the stablecoins are on different chains, and then there's like some chains that have their own stablecoin, and Circle's coming out with a new chain, and there's new stablecoins every day. And so this is a massive problem because when your wallet experience, you're just trying to use simple USD use cases, you have a big mix of all your different tokens that can be random meme coins, random airdrops, even scam tokens that just show up in your wallet. So there's no safe way to actually use stablecoins because you might end up using the wrong thing. It's very confusing. And so that's the problem that we're solving. And it also can be used to solve like the bridging problem and aggregating. So it unifies your own liquidity for DeFi all on one platform through just maximizing focus on stablecoins. So our use case, our platform right now is just a website where you can go and it manages all your USDC accounts, and we're building out for more stable coins and more chains, and just really focusing on creating the one-stop shop for all your stablecoin needs. Our business model is just to get a small fee on some of these cross-chain swaps that you have, and then using the platform APIs that are already existing from providers such as Circle and PayPal and other stablecoin providers.
Yep, so currently the existing UI for swap or bridges is mainly silo from one chain to the other. So you can't see where are your assets being located at. So having a unified balance, you can see your assets in all the other chain. For example, this is like a gas balance. So bring this concept to the stablecoin side, you can see all your balance on all the other chain as well. So it gives you like a clearer view. So when you want to concentrate your assets onto certain chain, you can do it through the UI to swap, to deposit and then to withdraw to the other chain using the Circle's new API. With transaction being processed on time, we don't really know what is going on behind. So having a transaction in progress bar, we can know that this transaction that we're signing is actually approving, and then the next one we are pausing to the gateway. So it's better UI. So and also to withdraw, so we have to sign an intent, and then wait for the API for attestation and switch to the chain. So everything will be smooth. Yeah. So that's all for the presentations. You can try it, it's live, and the password is ShanHaiWoo. Thank you. Any questions?
So yeah, just take it. So any comments or any suggestions or questions?
What's the difference between wallet balance and unified balance?
Your wallet balance is like all your tokens combined. The unified balance is just the stable coin specifically, so it combines all, like, for instance, like USDC will provide your USDC, Circle will provide your USDC balance, but what if you wanted to know all your stable coins, like, because there's PayPal, USDC, Tether, so many, there's like new stable coins almost every day or something, feels like that at least. So yeah, it's like just finding, providers for all of those.
It's aggregator for all your stable coins. So you wouldn't like lose out, like out of nowhere there's another meme coin in your balance, but you're not interested. So it draws away your attention when you want to do like your digital dollar. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
And we have Imara. So just everyone, I am going to show this to you, and sometimes maybe you don't want to totally block me, and probably you want to stand here so you can see me showing. And 2 minutes, and 1 minute, and time's up. Okay. And and after that you can stay there for a little bit and to talk to guests and everyone. Okay.
So hi, my name is Alan Robinson, and I'm building Mara, and our vision is simple: talk is cheap, build projects that matter with Mara. That's why I'm building the future of blockchain collaboration. So what's the problem, right? Most hackathon ideas never see progress, and also 3% of projects past hackathons only have activity after 6 months. Why? Builders form teams faster, but they lack commitment within the teams, right? And also, when things get messy or hard, they disband. Also, existing tools do not force accountability. Let's say Discord, they just only help with management. Also, pop-up builder cities don't have track of progress of the projects from idea to execution. So let's see the bigger picture, right? So this is a research by IBESI from 2022, and currently till 2024, 42,353 people have been engaged in projects building. We have the market share, we have DoraHacks, It Global, HackQuest, Major League, TechCrunch. Those are kind of the biggest in the market. But here is the biggest pinpoint. Successful startups, 1.93%. Active after 6 months, 0.72. Dropouts, 97. So this is our solution. We are building a decentralized platform, collaboration platform that serves 3 main people, ideators, builders, and investors. So we are serving the Web3 collaboration and also Web2. And why we win is because we enforce the skin in the game. We need people to be serious and be costly to be lazy. So that's why we have our staking feature. And also we have milestone and deliverable tracking for investors to see real progress. Also, it's designed for emerging markets and for scalability globally. So how it works is very simple. Bring your idea, ask for resources, stake, execution, and then investors can invest in the project. So where do we stand versus others? So we have examples: Gitcoin, HackQuest, DoraHacks. So one they lack, they don't have any commitment features. They don't have milestone or tracking. They don't have local market adaptation, and also they don't have also continuous support. So yeah, so Imara is not just a normal platform. We are a moving platform. So our traction so far, we won the Ethiopia Hackathon. We already launched our pilot phase testing in Nairobi, in Kenya, and Kisumu, with 10 active projects for testing. Also, we have a wait list of 120 developers and innovators, and we have partnerships with 2 communities currently, Web3 clubs, and also Web3 Way Africa. So our business model is simple: subscription and project fee, premium tools between the features. Also, we have the commission and service fee for facilitating collaboration. So yeah, these are ask. We need collaboration with pop-up cities such as ShanHaiWoo, and can refer us to even other pop-up cities. So also we are looking for an AI developer to help us build the agentic workflows, and we are looking for early testers to give us feedback on our product. So these are year-end projections. So we are targeting to have 50 projects onboarded this year, 500 active users testing and using our platform, and also establish 3 global partnerships with global pop-up residencies. Yeah, so this is our team. This is a team that made the success to the Ethiopia Hackathon. We won. So we have 2 years experience in Web3, right? And our project is currently building on Lisk. We have been building it on Lisk. And yeah, this is me and my teammates. Yeah, thank you.
Any comments?
I think the data page is very attractive, and just tells the key points of the the current situation, which is very helpful. Yeah, yeah, this one is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the commendation. Any comments, feedback? Yeah.
I think you can have a new features like
Okay.
there are 50 projects on the platforms, and you can open a features that others like the angel investors, they can put money on that projects.
Yeah, we
That's
have that feature.
you can try that, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so we have Laura. You want to use your?
Awesome. Hey guys. It's
It's a PDF, right?
View. Yeah, it's a PDF.
View. 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 Last one.
All right, awesome. Hey guys, so with Nora, we're doing something pretty simple. We feel initially, something we felt really passionate about was essentially to help people in Web3 code. The story kind of begins, a few months earlier when we were happily coding away with like Cursor and Windsurf and Quadi Code and whatnot, right? And you feel this essentially kind of a flying feeling that okay, AI coding is highly inevitable, but kind of what we realized is that okay, Web3 is really left behind in this industrial revolution-ish kind of a whole tide, right? Nobody's serving Web3. And so there's a couple of reasons for this. It's other than the fact that it's a niche market, it's also very hard to serve. It's relatively low level, and at the same time, it's also extremely security critical, right? Which isn't really great if you're a Cursor or Quadi Code and really trying to find your next vertical. But for us, that meant opportunity. So essentially what we're doing right now is we're using extremely experimental and bleeding edge reinforcement learning and mathematical analysis like formal verifications and whatnot, and really to produce an AI agent that has a lot of determinism and validation. So that's essentially what Nora is. We launched in early August, so around the time of SBC. We've been very, very lucky since then. Lots of communities working with us, like ShanHaiWoo, and then also folks from Ethereum to help us grow. Yeah, we're also, as an early product, super excited to see essentially just kind of feedback from users. Right? Generally, in terms of early product, you do want to see how users interact with your product, and if this is something that users really actually feel excited about. We've already seen essentially a couple of users testing us for some extremely niche and really hard take math implementations for DEXs and whatnot. Those are just some of the cases that we're just super excited about. So in terms of performance, we're already outdoing Claude Code and Cursor in terms of smart contract solidity and whatnot generation. So and just really quickly, the team. I actually used to do Web3 AI back in the day in grad school. Been doing Web3 infrastructure ever since for the past 3 years or so. I pulled in a few of my old friends from my grad school days to essentially join this journey, and awesome. Yep. Love to take any questions.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Cheers.
So, any comments? You could just stand there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Why do you think Web3 has been left out in this way, or by coding?
Yeah, so in a really short sense, it's hard and it's also niche, right? So if you're a cursor, you essentially want the low-hanging fruits, right? You want the easy and bigger markets, like JavaScript and whatnot, and not the harder and smaller markets, right? So, yeah.
Any comments?
All right. So, cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Low link. It's yours. Okay.
Hello everyone, GM. I'm Pablo from FlowLink. I've had experience in 4 years in the Web3 ecosystem. I also do a bit of research and build inside the ecosystem, and do a lot of research also in Africa and Asia. So FlowLink. Why FlowLink? So we had issue with one of our friends who is also part of our team, Alan. So Alan had full scholarship to Germany. He had complete tuition. He had everything to go to Germany. But then his visa was denied. Why? So Alan worked for a crypto company that actually takes crypto payments. And unlike fiat, it usually takes crypto payments as a way of receiving money. And because he's from Kenya, they don't recognize crypto payments as a way of receiving money. So already, Alan is unemployed by employed inside the crypto ecosystem. And that is why his visa was denied, because the visa code don't accept crypto payments as a way of bank statement. So in Africa, when you're about to get your visa, they add something like a bank statement, more of like a proof of making payments. And if you don't have the right form, your visa might be denied because you are not employed in that particular company. And that is why we have FlowLink. So what has FlowLink, and this is not only Alan, it's everywhere. International students, I had my brother, he had his visa denied because he couldn't show proof that he actually made crypto payments. Globally, a lot of businesses want to go into crypto, but one thing that I've been denying them is they are going under wraps because one, they don't even know compliance, number two, they don't know auditing, Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of that NPM hacking that came in just recently. And that is what actually affects a lot of these companies. So they are actually afraid to enter the ecosystem. But then crypto stablecoins is increasing from time to time, and I'll show you why. We also have DIOs and then Web3 ecosystem that we are looking at, and they also have the same challenge. Now, what does Flowlink actually do? Flowlink is a bridge between crypto payments and traditional finance. Why do I see that? In terms of regulations, in terms of other things, Flowlink solves both sides because we're also planning to have integration with HashKey. So as I go on, I'll show you the corridors. We are planning to go into Asia and Africa, and we already have teams in Asia. So we have one guy called Akash, who is already in Asia. We have Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana. And Flowlink solves these solutions. So we have one which is the KYC verification. So the KYC verification actually allows you to choose whether you need to verify on our platform or not. You can also use a one-link payment, so you can just send link to someone and then you're able to pay. We also have something called Vault payment. So usually we are focused on the SMEs and then also enterprises. So what happens is that you can be able to automate. So you can decide which wallets should be blacklisted. Because some companies, so for Ghana, they require KYC. From other companies, they don't require KYC. So you can decide which one is best for your company and be able to actually automate. We also deal with cross-border payments rails. And we are integrating the stable coins, HashKey stable coins, as I said earlier. So Flowlink has front end and back end. One is integration and one is the front end. And also, we also have a beta setting. So we have the web app and then we also have the mobile app. The mobile app is still under development, but the Flowlink itself is on the web. So as you can see, this is actually our interface for the current app for Flowlink. And we also have the web app. So we'll be showing you how the web app actually works. This is the corridor that I was actually talking about. So we are in Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and then we're also trying to go into Asia. And as I said, we are integrating HashKey. So HashKey has stable coins like SDG and then also SDK. So we'll be able to integrate that to make these payments. Yeah, this is the target audience. As you can see, global businesses have 450 billion. Financial, they have this. So we are targeting this particular ecosystem. That is where we are building Flowlink. And as you can see, this is our business model. So we have 1.4% went from 0 to 10K, and we have 10K to 100K. According to that, we give the percentage of Flowlink. Also, we have our API. So we are talking with a platform called Trust Source, and we are trying to see how we can integrate our API. So we'll take some percentage from them. So as you can see, this is our competitive landscape. Very easy to use, very easy for integration. And this is the architecture for the technical. Okay, this is our roadmap. As I said, we have our MVP. We are still on our testing stage, but our web app is fully working for Flowlink. Then why now? As you can see, from 2020 to 2025, stablecoins have risen up in terms of market cap, and that is why we are actually doing Flowlink. Yeah, this is our team. Me as the builder, we have Akash, who was a former Google intern, and he's currently building our backend and also doing the auditing and compliance. We also have Samuel, and as you can see, our Flowlink has a very nice interface. So you can actually go to www.flowlink.inc and see the very nice interface that our brother Samuel has made. And we have experience from different sectors. So we have experience from Asia, which is Akash. We have experience also from Ghana, Africa. So that is the target we're actually looking at. Thank you.
Any comments or questions?
That's great. Yeah, actually I saw lots of progress you're doing during these 3 weeks. Yeah, from the Hyper. Do you remember that from the first day? Yeah.
Okay, so we have Echo Wallet. And this is, after this project, we'll have a little bit tea break, and we will come back after 10 minutes. Okay?
Thank you, everyone. Our project is Echo Wallet, which is a Web3 wallet designed for people who are blind and has low vision, deliver a full voice-controlled Ethereum payment experience. this is our website, and you can read the website. When we're building this project, there are 2 videos on YouTube. Okay.
This is a short demo of how somebody can
This
tell
is
what
a
bill they have
situation
and then
how
mark
Black
it with braille.
brands can pay. This is for cash.
First thing is the
The
iPhone
second
reader
one
to have the bill read
is
out loud.
using Verify. You must use the screen reader to pay, to find how to pay something. So we want to make Web3 accessible to everyone. And the wallet is the first gate to Web3. We built a voice wallet. This is our solution. First is voice control your wallet. And the second is biometric authentication to protect your wallet. Here's our demo. Keep on You can create a wallet using your voice and passkey to protect your wallet. And all this process will read from the screen automatically. And I transfer to this wallet has been created 0.01 Ethereum. Transfer this wallet to this wallet. And I check the balance again. You can see it has changed. As I flash this page, and I use my passkey to load this wallet. And they load the same wallet. Yeah. And then I transfer from this wallet to this wallet. Use voice, no tap. Tap is just recording your voice. Yeah, there's some bug. Yeah, you need to confirm this transaction. Time is limit. And finally, this 0.005 transfer to this wallet. Yeah, this balance has been changed, and this has been changed too. Okay. So our business model is open source because we think the best form of accessibility is open source. And we also cooperate with OSKey to invent voice controlled hardware wallet. This is web should access to everyone, regardless you are Black people. This is our team. I'm Lucian, and Keith, and Donnie. Yeah, thank you.
Any comments?
If it's for blind people, there's quite a lot of interaction that's requiring some sight in the application. Did you think of how do you push it further to make sure that the entire integration is without hands?
The first we need to make sure blind people can transfer their crypto to their friends, and the second is interact with the app. But the interaction with the app is also just some process, and we have passkey. If you transfer your crypto to your friends, it's the same as transfer your crypto to the app. I think. So.
Did you work with blind people when preparing the app? Did you talk to any blind people when preparing the app?
Yeah. I have some low version friends. They're also interested in Web3, but they use the wallet very hard. It's hard for them to use wallet. So I think maybe voice-based voice agent can solve this problem. I'm trying to build this open source project and build this charity, let more people to build this project.
Thank you. We have a tea break and coming back after 10 minutes. So come back at 5:45, I think, yeah? 3:45, 10:45.
Like some of them were slightly confused when I saw the project they were more advanced. That's like, for example, buildings, maybe 7 years. It's hard to judge what they think here and what they're hoping for.
What do you know for this year?
So the stable hub I sent forwarded that to Barna page because we have all the intro opportunities.
You don't have the domain anymore.
It's very interesting. This year, the main goal is to accelerate the applications. So it's in artists, there has from inside that building something very interesting.
Because I think that we have a gap between that start application and what to the formula. And we can help them like implement some of those to get people. Grab some more milk, I think.
And you are based in someone from another team. You're organizing for someone else.
I spoke to Convicia like a few times. It's great. When do you participate in ShanHaiWoo as well? Like time or just coming for the demo days?
Yeah, both. One more week.
No, you particularly?
Yeah, I'm general citizen from Australia. I'm trying for the legal price matters. Yeah, they have to be
what drives those changes?
The popular force of the change of the leadership. Okay. for Hashmi.
Yeah, we've been working with especially in the yeah, more is for open domain. I was like,
yeah,
it looks very familiar. More involved.
Sorry, I
Actually, there were so many operations but which didn't get any license from the government. They stayed there. Well, they don't focus in foreign. They just also. But still, they have their operation centers. That's why they moved out. Most of the operations were in Dubai. Yeah, Dubai. So Dubai now becomes the hub of the. I'm trying a different jurisdiction. Most Chinese companies, they like to pay. They also need to get licenses from the government. It's not government always gets a very strict, and they also issue discrete ordinances for you to follow. Actually, we must have very invested in the Brother said, we didn't get a chance. We talked to the founders from board. We really tried very, very well. From board. But actually, he was filled very yeah. I don't follow very well. Yeah, Risk Hero. Yeah, Risk Hero. And also, yeah, I've been pushing that. They keep proving. Yeah, they keep proving progressing very well, and very fast over the past year. Now it's a real time, almost a real time proving.
This is progressing a lot. Are you connected with China?
Okay. I'll say hi.
All right, pleasure.
要经常跑来跑去。
对呀、差不多1年级的时间。
你要尝吗？
好，现在正好是一个。对他们其实人在先后没有习惯一点，还是效率高一点。人在这边效率高一我现在已经我觉得到不了，到不了。
我以为派个人来当老师。
这次我们就没什么人，没什么人。就来咱还另外主要做 PR 的，做 PR 应该就是明天到。去年还是来，我来是你那个，就是在泰国那个不是给你的，这时候基本上一直在亚洲，你要过泰国过来。
你发现就是没什么好玩的东西。除了点一点。
又回美国，他美国他本来是在美国，他现在又美国他机会还不完了，美国让什么事都做不了，鼓励创新，所以就是现在就是很多人还是想回美国。以前先担心政府要各种抓你，现在就不怎么担心。一战嘛，这4年5年，尤其金融领域创业，应该会很多。
我觉得主要美国那边其实还是偏金融方向。
金融对，说金融。对对。金融它，它现在主要是离钱太近，美国人都喜欢搞。
确实，现在国内的移动支付其实已经被洗的差不多了，大家手机都有阿里。
也对，国内因为。
但美国确实没有什么移动支付，是可以直接看到的。
就跳开一个时代，直接到下一个。
直接到阿里巴巴。
美国做那个稳定币，以后就发行方会是因为游戏，它的稳定币就是发行完之后有各种配套性，很多人也在想，因为他自己不能自息，稳定币自己不能带利息，会有很多需求就是币的配套的理财。这个其实是一个在美国是不断的，而且也是需求。你在中国的话，大概是阿里在做。
对啊。
有稳定币的话，就大概就是阿里在做的。
都已经做完了。
那美国。
昨天不是央行又出来发话了吗？
好像现在国内
CBDC 国际运营中心。
根本没人，咱跨境它没人推。
对啊。
主要你央行自己不可能去推广。
所以我就前段时间不是才写一篇文章，
对，
就在降温嘛，然后
降温那个什么阿德瑞那个。
对，在交了 stablecoin，
对。
搞了说搞了半天，其实要走过来。
不，其实有那个意思，但这个就是很明显的情况，就是他自己不是商业机构，他是不可能你做市场推广的，就也不可能有其他人给你做推广，没什么动力。他自己都是自己在玩。
I guess I need someone to log me in. Oh, and
Using the fingers.
Thank you.
Okay. So yep. Let's together and one reminder. So if you're not coming tomorrow, if you're not coming tomorrow, remember to drop your P card here. Sorry, still something inside my mouth. And drop your card because actually your name is under each card. So if you lost it or didn't return it, and actually, sorry.
Will we get caned if we don't?
Possibly. And the police will be informed, and you need to go to the police station and to file the report of missing car. So not serious. This is Singapore. Okay, a car missing is quite serious. And so do drop your card if tomorrow you're not coming, because actually. I think many of us wouldn't come here in this building again. Yeah. Pretty much this is it today. Wow. Okay, remember to drop your card if you're not coming out tomorrow. Okay? So we have open source. Who's open source?
The next one.
Oh. I was thinking like this name is really good. It's called okay. Yeah. LSP firmware. No?
Yeah. Next page, next. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Dreamball. Ah, that's right.
GM everyone. I'm Todd. I'm the co-founder of eBunker. I'm glad to tell you to introduce our new product, Yunbao, to all of you. And probably some of you have saw this before, but there are some new updates. Yeah, let's get through the background of our company, our eBunker. We are one of the biggest validators in Asia. Right now, more than 400,000 of Ethereum are staking with us. And we have a lot of institutional customers like Lido, like EtherFi, and we use diversified clients, including Nethermind. Yeah. So, but I don't want to spend too much time on this page. Besides this validators, this software thing, we always have a dream to build some hardware. Okay, here we are. Our Yunbao is kind of, we call it warm wallet, and this is a bad thing for gift. I mean, it's like this. You can use magnets to stick to your phone, and then you can transfer money from Yunbao to your phone. You can transfer them reversibly, and the best thing is you can send this as a gift to new people. For example, like your nephew, your grandma, or your uncles, anyone you want to send. And by the way, we really got some good feedback from ShanHaiWoo, so we add a new feature. You can even read a virtual part in this, inspired by Hubbard. Yeah, thanks Hubbard. And we are proudly to announce that we have some really good updates from concept to product. I mean, during the 4 weeks in ShanHaiWoo in the first week, it's just an idea. And in the middle of September, it becomes like concept. And right now, our real product has been produced. Yeah, basically done. And this is why I say it is best for gifts, because we have a gift philosophy. We have 3 ones. 3 ones, 1 second to smell. I mean, everyone can understand what is this. You know, for the mass adoption, for the ordinary people, they don't know what is Ethereum. It's hard to explain, how Ethereum work, how, like, from POW to POS. No, you don't need to say all of this. They know that this is a real coin. This is a wonderful thing. 10 seconds to start. We are making the operations as simple as possible. So only 10 seconds, you can connect this one to your wallet, to your phone, and 100 seconds to be on-chain. Like you can transfer Ethereum. Probably they will be the first Ethereum moment for the beginners. And last time we got a lot of questions. One of the frequently asked questions is about safety. Okay, are you safe? So we come up with some new ideas to solve this problem. Like we make it double. So there are double Yunbao right now. One is parent wallet, another is child wallet. So if you lose one, don't worry, you can recover it with your child wallet. So with your parent wallet. So this parent wallet, you just put it in your home. It's safe, really safe, right? And this one, this child wallet, you carry it with your phone to everywhere you go. So this another new design last week we come up with. And this is some verses, like this is a real coin, this is a real Ether. We are, to be honest, we have the best combination of real coin and real Ethers. It's physically and as well as online and touchable, recoverable, easy to use, and you can get extra APR because they can staking. So best combination of these 2 things, real coin and real Ether. So I mean, a lot of people, they all do a shit like this, like tickle them everyone. Oh, so do I. And this our business model, like how we can make money. This is our price, and this is our commission fee. And you give them, give new people as a gift. Okay, you have to start some Ether. Okay, talk is cheap. Show the model right now. So please help me to click this one. I don't know.
Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
Yeah, because our product is in the design house right now. It's in the shipment to Singapore. So I don't have it right now, but I think I can get it this weekend. So today I will show everyone the video. Yeah, click this one.
So small.
Yeah, please play it. This is our Yunbao.
Yunbao is a warm wallet designed to make quick simple. It attaches firmly to the back of your phone with strong magnets, so it stays secure wherever you go. The device supports wireless charging, which means no cables are needed to keep it powered. Setting it up is best, just a quick tap and it is ready.
Really quick.
Your cable connects through Bluetooth, giving you full control right from your phone. And when you need to make a transfer, the process is straightforward, smooth, and quick. Yunbo brings together convenience, security, and emotional value. And we built this for 1 billion people.
Yeah, for 1 billion people. Okay. That's all. I'm really happy to enjoy the happy time in ShanHaiWoo with everyone because I got some really good feedback there and we got inspiration. Yeah, I really love this place, this ShanHaiWoo, and we are eager to hear the feedback from all of you. Okay, thank you everyone.
Well, the time is up, but any comment?
I like the idea of the parent wallet and the child wallet, which is very useful for recovery.
Yeah, and that's the best feedback we got from ShanHaiWoo. Yeah. All worry about the safety issue. Yeah.
Is there a way to make it even smaller?
Good questions. Like this, but this is not a real one. This is a real coin. A little bit bigger than that. Yeah, you can see it.
It is bigger.
Just like this.
But do you think there's potential for miniaturization, like for the future?
Good idea. Yeah, we will think about that. But for the physical, there's a limitation of physical thing. You know, if too small, the charge, the battery won't be big. So you can use for a very long time. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you everyone.
So next one, Duke Prairie.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Qinghao, and our project is called BigQuery. But this is a quite new project. We just came the idea like 3 days ago, so it's still in very early stage. Yeah, and so let's start with a story about a Dijon. So there are a lot of Dijon, they are buying a lot of coins, but they don't know if they want to hold it. So the first idea is we can build an AI agent to help. To be specific, we actually built our first demo is kind of like a perplexity for crypto users, and I will show demo later. And while we are building this platform, we find there is a big problem. Where do we find the data? And there are a lot of ways. First, like if we want to get data from social media, like we can get it from Twitter, but it's very expensive, right? And there are a lot of products are doing to help your agent to connect to the web, like tablet, and they are also expensive. And it occurs to me, what are they doing? They are selling public data, and why are they selling it? Why can't they sell it? Because they didn't own it, and they are actually not selling it once, they're selling again and again, and at a slightly expensive price. So it occurs to me, like, what if we build a decentralized infrastructure to help all the scorers to, everyone can join the network and they can integrate their spare devices to use as data scorers, and they share an infrastructure to collect all data and be verified and to share to everyone they want to use it. And it will be a lot of people using it because the AI agent will be the most important data consumers, and we just give them the fair incentive and transparent audit. Yeah, so that's what what's in our mind. Like we can build because there are already a lot of structural infrastructure like P2P and DFT, and since often scorer are just getting data from some website, we don't need to use any centralized service to coordinate them, but use a DFT to hash the different URL, and for different subtraction tasks, we can just distribute it to different computing units and with some duplicate. And one thing harder, we need to validate that data because it's collected in this decentralized way. There are two ways actually. The first is based on some TLS. We can use in ZK-TLS to ask them to generate some proof so that we can make sure this data is from the it has signature in it. And another way is more simple, like for each data we can collect multiple times and to check, because we can have an open principle that most of the code are doing good things. Yeah, so that's something in our map, and we believe data access will be 10 more cheaper as it should be. And yeah, so currently a lot of AI companies spend on search data APIs around 30,000 annual cost. And if there are 50,000 companies using it, it will have the 1.5 billion marketing cap. Yeah, and why we can do this? Because our team from the top open source community, we are a contributor of Apache Linux Foundation and OpenStack CNCF. Yeah, and personally, I just joined Web3 last year, but I won around 15 hackathons last year, and we're building some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but before that, we're always building something related to developers, and this is our brand new project. And I will show the demo, but I didn't connect it, so just show it to you. So the first step is building a consumer app. Like it's really just for example, you can search anything if you want. For example, there is some currently template, and it's actually we build an AI agent, and it's generate the planning and fetch data. It basically works like Perplexity, but we're trying to get more data associated with crypto, especially some data from on-chain, and it's tiny because it's super demo. We'll build it in 1 day, so take some time. We shall make it parallel, and use it, and we get more a need of like collecting data, and we want to build a network that all the everyone can participate to contribute to data, and all the contributions on chain. So if people are using it, like they are using Tablet, it's a centralized service. They can use our service, and if they're using it, they are paying all the data contributor, and we believe it will way cheaper than the original way. And our ultimate goal is like because data provider isn't the people who generate data, and in the future we want to like people generate data if their data has been used, and they can benefit from it, and to build a whole decentralized knowledge base for human with searching and for AI agent. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay, thanks.
Sam, although time is up, but any questions and any comments?
No.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. And Navi March.
I'm happy to present NaviMind. It's a human AI collaborative system to construct high quality knowledge. Sorry, Okay, have you ever met this situation, like when you were interacting with AI and ask them a complex problem like, can quantum computers break BTC? You may find that even the AI can answer the basic questions perfectly, but they may find it harder because for complex questions, because they usually need deeper user insights and additional information. So here is NaviMind. We are like the next generation of Quora, but more powerful and organized. So what does it do? Is the first feature is while you are interacting with AI, it automatically organizes the answers provided by it. And as you are continuing the conversation, the higher quality of the knowledge would be made, and it's creating a visual image. So, and the answer is fully editable. For example, you find additional information, let's say a paper on scholar.com, and you can upload the PDF to be a supplement of the answer by the AI. And while the knowledge reaches a certain level of expertise, we will enable learning assessments and give away skill certifications for the talent market space. Our business model is quite simple, so it's a 3-tier freemium model. So basically the knowledge is free for everyone, but you pay for the advanced features. But we do have a unique contribute to learn and stake to validate system, where the contributors scan tokens which they can use to stake on high quality content. So the market is not made up. We actually was being on the knowledge structure scene for many years, and we have like 10 million potential users from our previous product. And we are now targeting at the 400 million market in Quora. So in the future, we hope all domain experts and students are most likely to use products like ours. So our competition advantage is more like we are a combination of AI and human collaborative system and combine the tokenomics and also the credential system for the skill market. So our go-to-market strategy includes an online competition campaign and the user conversion from previous noting apps and offline presentations across communities. So here is our team. Chuzan and I have been working for over 3 years, and he was the previous architect of Huawei and Alibaba. And me, I am a product manager for over 8 years. I built the first NLP product in PwC, and a Yuque app, which is a knowledge base to structure information in Alibaba, and it has over 10 million users. We are here actually building something ourselves would like to use. This is a roadmap, so we are perfecting our knowledge graph. Hopefully we can launch it before the November and officially launch our MVP next March. So here is our vision. We want every individual can understand where they are in the knowledge map, and they can acquire any information they need in order to be whoever they want to be. So I want to close my pitch by sharing a quote I like from Aaron Wolf. So I'm going just to read it. A piece of knowledge, unlike a piece of physical property, can be shared by large groups of people without making anybody poor. So hopefully join us and let's make quality knowledge accessible for everyone. Scan the code and to be our early birds. Thank you.
Any comments? Queries? The query? Yep.
Maybe back to the roadmap. Yeah, sure.
The roadmap.
Yeah. Do you really want to launch your token system?
Yeah, actually, we're going to
launch the token system at the end of this year.
Yeah, because we actually were developing already. Like now, for contributing to each node, we give away tokens. Yeah, but it's not like the token system is not like the typical Web3 token launch. It's a contribution token within the system, not in the DeFi market.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because nowadays it's not a good time for that.
Yeah, I think we were just applying 3 collective mechanism to make the system better. Like we really value the idea of fair contribution, fair allocation based on your contribution.
Okay. Thank you. Cool. So yes, 3 developer clubs.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to tell you why investing in community could actually be fundable. My name is Coco. I'm the Chief Emissary Officer of Web3 Developer Clubs, along with my colleague Ochi, who's also in the room, and two of our other directors, Matu and Alexi, who actually couldn't be here today. So, first of all, what is Web3 Developer Clubs? Primarily, we are an academy for Web3 developer education. We are a developer studio where we connect our amazing developer talent with top projects. And most of all, we are physical and digital infrastructure. So we have a co-working space in Nairobi, as well as presence across 5 different countries across East Africa, and Web3 clubs across universities. So let's face it, doing community work is actually really challenging and oftentimes not sustainable. And throughout these years, so Web3 Clubs has been alive for 5 years, and one of the things that we've realized is that without a sustainable revenue model, you can't just expect communities like this to thrive. And the reason why Web3 Clubs actually is alive to this day is because we noticed 3 things. 1, people want and need community. 2, developers want and need educational resources. And 3, protocols really love distribution. Are these not up to date? So, what is Web3 Clubs working on now? So yesterday, some of our team members in Nairobi met with the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. And one of the things that we talked about was being the first Web3 educational accredited program in East Africa. And they actually wrote us a letter of intent in order to support some of those initiatives. And so over the next year, we want to become, yes, first, that first accredited blockchain curriculum on the continent, but then 2, work with the physical universities across Kenya and across East Africa in order to make sure that developers all across the region get access to this form of education. So what is the opportunity here? So Africa kind of is tallying right behind South America in terms of the number of Web3 developers there are, and then over the next 3 years, we hope to increase that percentage from the 5.8% it is now to 15. And how we've done that in the past is we run educational cohorts. These are scholarships, so we allow everyone to come into our hub, physical hub in Nairobi, as well as online, to learn Rust, Solidity, Cairo, and then I think many of you here have actually benefited from these cohorts. So the ones that have actually gone through the cohorts, you can say hello. Nice. So before I kind of go into to the end of the presentation, I want to share a little bit of our asks. Right now, what we're looking for is we've kind of hacked one side of the marketplace. So in terms of being a developer studio, we feel confident in the talent is there, the educational resources are there, and for the past year we've been surviving off of projects that want to hire these talents and go and work through developer clubs to actually hire them. But right now we're looking for partners to actually help hack the other side of the marketplace, which is finding those projects that actually want to hire this talent. The second thing is we're looking for support for our physical infrastructure. Of course, our digital infrastructure is coming to real life. And then lastly, what we always say is that none of these project founders could become exceptional without the mentorship and the physical support. So come to Africa and come support. And then lastly, I'll just share the Web3 Club Storybooks, which is our comic book. This launched just a couple weeks ago at Eat Safari. and this shares some of the stories about building Africa's coolest on-chain family. So we're not just a community, but we are a family. Right on time.
So any comments, any questions from the audience and from the judges? Cool. We'll read about your comic books.
Yes.
Yeah, we can put it over there.
Yeah.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, I have to. This is great. Yeah. Just like your mom.
So next one is beyond the physical identity.
Okay, hi. Today we are going to beyond the digital identity. So at first, how to change the page? Oh, okay. At first, in this word form, the identity, we take the username, password, and after that, we take the new, like federal model, like Google account, Facebook, that every day we still take this, right? And beyond to the Web3, we take the wallet like MetaMask, like Coinbase, anything else for the blockchain space. So, because the centralized system, they have a big two problems. The first is a single point of failure, and the second is a lack of control for user. Since the 2008, Bitcoin has launched, and many people start thinking about the owner, like not your key, not your coin, and next to the identity also. But it's different that the identity in the Web3, because it's extremely to make sure you are really you are, right? So, who are you really? My name is Chris. Now I'm working on the identity space, and I have experience about the blockchain, EVM-based Solana movement, something like that. And now I just want to introduce N-Authent. Yeah. N-Authent, we provide essential tools for the new identity ecosystem. Our include the issuance for VLI, credential wallet, VLI management, authentication and verification, leveraging query infrastructure. That stands for key receive event infrastructure. It's a first truly decentralized identity system. Yeah. So you have to know about the GLIFE. GLIFE stands for Global Legal Entity Identifier Foundation. It's a non-profit organization that manage support to create the LEI, the legal identity identifier. Yeah. So the insurance of the VLEI follow a clear chain of trust. The GLIFE, which accordingly qualify QVI, that means qualify VLEI issuer. That we're proud to be one of the 7 companies in the world that be QVI. And yeah, and QVI can issue the VLI to the LE, the legal entity. Today, or the company can create or delegate some representative by VLI. Yes, it is an example to verify the identity with the company. Like this, following this, you can think it's like a MetaMask, like some you generate the wallet, and the good way that good for to create the VLI is identity insurance. It depends on the credential that you have to that you want. Like IAL, right? So this is the infrastructure of Glyph. Now we have a hackathon, and for QEI, I can issue the VLEI to the company that sending, dedicating the credential to representation. Yeah, this is a demo for taking the VLEI. Okay, thank you.
So, any comments?
You read Vitalik's latest blog post about global identity and identity risks?
Yeah, I have read about the identity like WorldCoin, the project, right? In my opinion, the WorldCoin give your identity by you make sure like your iris, right? But the goal of the WorldCoin is they want to make sure that the identity is a real human. But for the VLEI, it's different because you can create any identity that you want, like your MetaMask. But I create the VLEI is a verifiable credential to you. Like you want to go to the club, you just want to show your card citizen. That's the one VLEI. Yeah. And you can create the other one to take the VLEI also. And the VLEI can make sure you have the credential that come from the root of trust. Yeah. That means VLEI, not LEI. Verifiable credential.
Okay. Any more questions? Comments? Queries? Thank you.
Sorry for my cool English.
You're good, you're good. And yeah, vibe 3. Vibe 3. Yay.
Hi, can you hear me? I'm Jiang. I'm founder of Social Layer. I'm building the event platform used by ShanHaiWoo and many pop-up cities. And thank you. And but I've been also doing research about AI agents and coding agents for a while, and I will tell you why I do this. Yeah. And now I've been building a platform for web coding with Web3 integration. It's called Web3. The domain is web3.me, and you can open it live and test it. It doesn't cost you token, so just try. Next slide. So Web3 is for Web3. It's a web-based coding platform with smart coding agents and Web3 protocol integration and one-click deployment. Just visit the web3.me domain. It's half-baked, so there may be some, it could be buggy, and a lot of features are still in progress, but it works pretty well. So as a web coding app, it's similar to Cursor, Lovable, or Cloud Code, but Web3 is web-based. It has a smart coding agent with web coding support and allow deployment of application. And also it can, so it will be, it has a similar business model as Lovable or Cursor, so, but you can pay USDC or USDT for token usage or use your own model with MCP support. And also you can import Figma design with Figma MCP. and quick debugging. But what makes sense to build a web coding platform for Web3? I see there are some things significant happening. One is the X402 protocol. It's a HTTP status code to ask for payment from the client. And now, because I'm building a lot of apps and running a bunch of websites, and I see most of the more and more of the access are from the agents, not from human. And those very aggressive agents are consuming a lot of data sources and sometimes cause outage. And the X402 payment protocol is a gateway, it's a payment gateway to protect those websites and also create a new model of economic for applications. This protocol is the 402 status code is from HTTP spec, but the X402 is proposed by Coinbase as a Web3 native payment protocol. And also, since stablecoin payment is more popular and accepted, we should have we should take this as a norm for the new websites and web applications. So integration with X402 and stable coin payment kit for human would enable the creators and app builders to be adopted on Web3. And also they can have a low friction way to build their business. But there are so many web coding platforms and so many coding agents. But what makes it different for me is that as I envisioned, there would be more and more mini apps and more mini app platforms. In China, because we use WeChat, and WeChat has a very excellent and well-adopted mini app platform. And also in Pakistan, the Pakistan frame is getting very popular. So I think for Web3, we should also build mini apps, and it's very easy for web coding, for prototyping, and also get promoted in the social network. And for the Web3 integrations include Pakistan. I'm exploring, so it's not implemented. It's the Pakistan mini app generation, and also Solidity contract integration, or to make it very simple to import contract to the application, and also deploy with ENS. This is the demo.
Maybe we could back to the demo.
I'll finish the two last things. But I think web coding is also critical for security. So, and the supply chain attack is very popular, so we would have limited NPM packages or some advanced policies to strategies to avoid installing the malicious packages. I think this is very important, and it caused a lot of harm recently. And the most important thing I want to explore building web coding as
Yeah, so back to the demo, I think, yeah.
As I'm building social layer is that because many communities ask me for different features, and they also ask, oh, Jiang, please add this feature and this integrate this protocol or build this for us. But why do they just not build?
It's actually time up.
So I think my plan for social layer is to be a media platform so that different communities can customize their homepage, their community portal with Web3. Yeah.
Time's up. Any comments or questions? Still?
Good.
More?
Thank you.
Oh, good. And so, yes, Outrun.
Outrun 它是一个将收益概率化、稳定币、银矿以及刀组合一个多模块组合闭环的一个超级应用生态系统。然后这是讲什么 All-Stake 模块，是围绕生意资产构建了一个收益概率化以及稳定币基础设施。目前这个市场大小，通过国际清算银行和 DeFi上的数据，现在全球的生意资产的总价值有300多万亿美金，然后利率衍生品有500多万亿美金，然而链上它现在生意资产只有1500亿美金，而利率衍生品只有120亿美金，而 Pando 的话只捕获这个市场非常小的一部分。然后我们总的潜在市场就是通过那个全球生意资产价值来估算的一个年收入高达4250亿美金。如果未来有10%的生意资产能够上链的话，它也会有425亿美金的年收入。如果All-Stake能捕获其中20%的市场份额的话，就有85亿美金的年收入。然后目前市场痛点呢，和我们解决方案。首先，随着美元降息，资本需要寻求更高的利率产品，而传统的链上利率衍生品仅仅是零和博弈，无法满足这个需求。而我们的方案是可以通过捕获Outrun生态其他模块流动性的原生收益，来为All-Stake质押者提供额外的收益。另一个就是随着生意资产利率下降，与链上稳定币贷款之间的利率息差变小，甚至为负，传统的杠杆策略将不可行。而我们Outrun呢，使用提高我们生态系统自己的稳定币，来提供无需借贷、无清算风险的杠杆收益。另外就是现在链上的收益概率化模型只能覆盖带有空头积分的生意资产，而对无积分的资产呢不适用，形成了结构性的缺口。随着 RWA 资产大规模上链，这一结构性缺口还将快速扩大。而我们对于无空头积分的资产，可以提供通过激励 UPD 稳定币的流动性来吸引杠杆质押，一举两得，形成增长规律。All-Stake 它主要做的事情就是将生意资产拆分成本金和收益部分，其中本金代币还可以进一步拆分成稳定币，从而在保留固定收益的情况下，立即释放本金流动性。用户可以通过All-Stake来执行更高级的收益策略，包括通过交易本金代币来赚取固定利率收益，可以通过燃烧 YT 来锁定当前的收益率，而无视后续的利率波动风险。另一个是通过我们的UPD 稳定币来进行杠杆诸多质押，无清算无借贷风险。还有就是通过DeFi组合来赚取更多的收益。和Pando对比，我们早期和Pando并不是直接竞争关系，因为我们填补了Pando未能捕获的大量市场缺口，但是还是做一些对比。首先，代币机制呢，Pando的 PTY 存在到期日，它的流动性比较碎片化，可可行差，而我们的将到期日抽样的 SP、YT 和 UPD 是永续，并且UPD可以做稳定币使用。另一个是杠杆质押，Pando它需要借助第三方借贷协议，存在清算风险和利率波动风险，而所以我们All-Stake是无需对贷，也没有清算风险的，资本效率能够最大化。另一个是收益放大这一块的话，Pando它只提供了负责拆分收益的本金，并不会为它的质押带来额外的收益。而我们All-Stake它可以通过捕获其他模块的原生收益来为债者带来额外的收益。为什么还需要其他模块呢？因为单一的 staking 协议它的收入缺乏增长空间，即使是来度100亿美金也只能带来3000万美金的年收入。相比之下，通过生态协同创造多元化的收入，利润率更高。另一个 All-Stake 它也是稳定币协议，稳定币的关键在于采用率，所以我们不能让它变成一个单纯的美元生意协议，所以需要组合其他的模块，而其他模块之间并非孤立，而是环环相扣的。但没有时间讲其他模块，我讲了路线图。那时候我们 Q3 的时候完成，因为我们已经迭代了好几个版本了。目前是公开测试往前最后一个版本。Q3 的时候测试完了 公开测算方案开发以及内部的测试和安全审计。Q4的话上线那个公开测试网，然后明年Q1的话上线主网。我们团队呢，有来自传统 Web 2，有京东、腾讯，还有 Crypto.com 的 Web 3的行业经验，并且还有丰富的链上经验。然后我们不同的版本也参加过不同的黑客松，也获得了一些奖项。对，Thank you。这就是我们的一些 demo 测试网或者一些文档资料。然后这底下还有一个其他模块更多的一个 pitch deck。
This thing you gonna to teach next Monday in Chinese。你下周在 Monday 的时候也用中文吗？
因为我以前用英文讲过，但是只是比较灾难，用英文讲。反正用中文讲。
但你可以准备一下，对，中文会很对，因为很多人听不懂的。
尤其是那个在 PPT 一定得要是。
At least to change the slides to English here。
PPT 还没来得及改。有没有什么其他的问题？
就这一项其实已经会挺考的。
好。Thank you. So, Sentry and agents. Thank you.
So hi everyone, thank you for being here. I'm excited to talk about something that affects everything or everyone in the Web3 space, that is security. So in the Web3 space, right now, like we have teams that are shipping contracts like every single day, and there are a lot of contracts, and actually it's like they are shipping really fast. And these days, like we have static analysis tools, and we have fuzzing tools, but then you use static analysis tool for something, and then you will use a fuzzing tool, and then it won't give you a full picture, but it will give you a fragmented image. But what we are trying to do at Sentry Agent, we are trying to give you a full picture. So that's why Sentry Agent is an automated, continuous, and transparent web security platform for Web3. So at Sentry Agent, we are very developer-centric in nature. So these days, developers have to deal with manual overhead. So they are actually going through these different tools for static analysis and fuzzing, and then they have to do the piecing together, and basically they are wasting their dev times. And also there is a reactive posture. So once they find the vulnerabilities, it might actually already be exploited, and then also visibility, you can forget about that, because using different tools will give you a fragmented audit trail and not a single audit trail, so it will be very hard when you scale. And also, many static analysis tools these days are only focusing on either one language, that might be Solidity, or are just doing pattern matching, basically. Are doing pattern matching, basically. So, why Sentry Agent is a bit different, it's because it's not just like any other scanner that is present today. It's more like a multi-agent system that also have these deterministic tools like fuzzing and like static analysis baked into it. So it also it uses the tool calling abilities with the help of these agentic system. So you can, so an agent can automatically use these sophisticated analyzing tools to actually call when the agent thinks that they are actually needed. So we also have this deterministic nature as well as this elements of agentic nature attached to it. So why we are pushing an agentic nature in this scanning phase is because these tools at current level are basically like security guards. They have a checklist, and then they are just checking the list if the code is vulnerable or not. And if that vulnerability is not in the checklist, basically they will say that, oh, your code is secure, but it might actually not be secure. So that's why we have agents additionally to think more creatively about these exploits. So they will think about in a way that, and as an attacker, they will think about different vectors, how an attacker can attack and actually exploit the things. So you can see that only just in 2 years, we have gone from basic re-entry based attacks to more sophisticated attacks like price chronicle manipulation and also flash load attacks. So we have already created and analyzed all this, and we are actually using these data to actually fine-tune the agents for their specific use case. So let's say there is a re-entry agent, so that will already have all this data about past vulnerabilities attached to it, and also let's say there is a gas optimization agent, so that have its own set of database that is fine-tuned on. And when these vulnerabilities are actually being discovered in the CVE feeds, it will automatically learn from them and adapt, and also will potentially be able to solve any zero-day exploits. So this is our sustainable growth model. So we are free for open source projects. So because we want to scale, so we are basically free if there is any community that are running open source. So we will provide them free vulnerability scanning, security reports, and community support. But if you opt for our commercial tier, we will give automatic scanning, one-click fixes, and also dedicated support, plus integration of MCP server to their IDE, so their devs can use our agents as an IDE in their own IDE for security scanning. So this is the demo of Sentry Agent. So this is the website. You just go to security scan. You can upload your open source repo, and it will do the scanning. And here you can see an executive summary right here. So here is like one solidity file, and it had these vulnerabilities that you can see. It will give the recommendation as well as these code snippets that were in the file detected, and then you can preview the PDF, which will have a scan ID, and then this is the report basically. You can try the demo here from the QR code, and this is something about me. I'm actually like a computer science student with specialization in cybersecurity. These are my experience, and yeah, questions.
Thank you. Yeah, same, I would say, holding it behind you. Okay, time is up, but yeah, any questions and comments?
It's good, yeah. I love the demos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cool. We can talk later. And yes, now we have the satellite expansion of the world computer.
Greetings, Earthlings. Where is the clicker?
Here.
All right. So very brief background about the team. So myself, I come from a physics and semiconductor background. My co-founder Philip is a cybersecurity distributed system TE. Professor Dalia Malki, she's one of the first implementers of two-party secure computation that was later a big part of what is today MPC. And in our team we have epic people from many good places, be it SpaceX, Waymo, Flashbots, and maybe you can join next. So if you feel like what I'll talk about is interesting, reach out. So, brief history of computing. In the past, when compute started being automated, there was a task-specific compute. And these were bulky engineered systems that could achieve a lot, but were ultimately limited. Came Alan Turing and expanded the concept of computing into general-purpose machines and the Turing machines that we're familiar today. This is how the Second World War was born and the Enigma was cracked. Later, with the solid-state transistor invention, the miniaturization race started, and we basically have billions and billions of chips on a single device in our pocket today. Later, high-level programming languages, OSs, etc. So compute advanced a lot. And then the internet came about, and we interconnected all of these different compute. These are some of the emblematic things of commercial use cases, whether it's chat apps or if it's the first most widely viewed video back then that kind of demonstrated the case for what today is Netflix and otherwise streaming apps, etc. Now, if we are looking at the place that it brought us to, so essentially we centralize trusted parties, and that could come in the form of a bank or Google that would be the intermediary through which we interact. But that introduces a point of failure or censorability. So then it was all looking great until it didn't. And we saw that in 2018 with the bailout of the big banks, there was a big push to start looking at a completely distributed form of trusted party. So how do we build cryptoeconomic systems, and let's see what does trusted party look like in this sense. So basically the cryptoeconomic sense of trusted party, we have a distributed computer, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum. Every such computer is a single computer actually. Bitcoin, for example, is a single computer, just distributed across many nodes with a single application, so it's a task-specific distributed computer with one application being money. Payment is not really the thing that we landed on, so today people basically use it for store of value. Then came Vitalik with rainbows and unicorns and started what is today the world computer, which is an expansion of a single distributed computer to multiple general purpose applications. So hence the name World Computer Application Platform. Now, since Ethereum, there hasn't been actually something really novel that was introduced. We have faster chain with more VC money or cheaper transaction cost, or just more casino applications. This is essentially what we're seeing as knockoffs of Ethereum since 2016-ish. So some underaddressed areas in crypto are privacy, inclusion, so essentially accessibility from anywhere around the world, resilience against attacks, and security. So the question is, are we already in the final frontier, or is there more to explore? Now, I will argue that we entered the re-acceleration of the space race. So in the last few years, we launched more assets into space, like satellites and other things, than in the entire previous century. And the cost per launch is decreasing tremendously, kind of like a reverse Moore's law. So then like more and more applications are possible to imagine. And already today we're familiar with certain applications that are more at the high level enterprise grade. That's GPS for location services, remote regions connectivity, Starlink for example. So I live remote regions, so I rely on that. And then essentially most of what we have today in orbit is Starlink. And we see that more and more applications are being built in space. These are some of the applications that have been demonstrated with the satellite that we're currently using for space computers. So we have harvested cosmic radiation as a source for randomness, and then with a randomness beacon we can have a password generator, for example, or a raffle application that is kind of like Gamblify. And how are we building the space computer and what it is? Essentially a high security guarantee based on the physical isolation of the satellites. And that gives us the tamper-resistant space TE network. So space computer is a robust L1 in space, built with those space TE nodes as a smart contract platform, essentially an L1, compatible with Ethereum and aligned with Ethereum, Thomas. And yeah, essentially you'll have a marketplace of celestial services on chain and serving both Earth-based applications as well as space-based applications. So let's kind of look at a single node example. We're interacting via orbit port, which is the gateway for space compute. I have 1 minute, so I'll try to rush it through a bit. And essentially the compute request go through orbit port, provides the call to the satellites, and then returns it to Earth. Kind of like an RPC, if you wish. And then ultimately we'll look at distributing those RPCs so that you don't rely only on the one that we currently operate. This is the example for how it expands for multi-nodes, so we're already starting to work on multiple satellites. The way that we're architecting the network is 2 tiers. So you have the orbital L1, which is high security guarantee, but somewhat capacity constrained, kind of like Bitcoin, slow but high security. And then with the, inspired very much by how Ethereum is architected, we have the uncelestial Earth-based L2s, which provides you performance basically. Quickly, where we're at. So we have currently one feature that is live. So if you're interested in using the randomness beacon, please reach out afterwards. We're adding custodial and wallet applications. Ultimately, you can use also the physical isolation of the satellite as environment to create coefficients for trusted execution, trusted party ceremony. Then deploy contracts and DAOs from space that you're essentially in international waters equivalent, so you're not deploying a contract from any environment. Imagine if you're, for example, deploying a privacy mixer application from space, would be quite interesting. And once we have a celestial network, we basically have a full-fledged L1 smart contract application. This one I kind of mentioned. And yeah, welcome to Connect. And I don't know if I have so much time for Q&A, but if you have one question or something, we can squeeze.
Yeah. Comments.
I really like the idea. I always like, yeah. I want to ask, like, how expensive it is, and do you need to own your own satellites, and how much the possibility is for the governments to block the network?
Yeah, so quite a few questions. How expensive it is? Depending on what you're launching, but very rough ballpark is about $1 million to launch a satellite, maybe 1.5, depending on what you're designing actually, and the cost is going down, and obviously if you have economies at scale, if you're launching a network, then the per unit cost goes down. Is it possible to block? Yes and no. There's some game theoretical aspect of why it's non-trivial to block satellites, and some design choices that you can make to make it harder. Game theoretic, we spoke about the three-body problem, so kind of like if you start blowing up things in orbit, you might close off low Earth orbit for everyone. So it's kind of, it won't be likely to happen unless you have someone that is suicidal, like a nation state level suicidal actor. They exist, but I think that kind of like the nuclear risk, right? Like you have this game theory idea of like why it's probably less likely to have everyday nuclear war. Yeah.
Is there any regulatory, sorry, is there any regulatory limitations for private people to
Launch into orbit? Yeah, so actually this is very topical for crypto. People in crypto think that there's not enough regulation for crypto, so there's no clarity. Space has even less clarity. But yeah, there are definitely regulatory considerations. Maybe like we can take it offline.
Suggestion, we have come into the analysis, so just shutter your background.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Okay, I think we have two, right? In the end, there's two to go. And so next one we have B Pizza. Who is B Pizza? B Pizza is going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the next, we can go to the last one.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Is it me?
B Pizza.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, B Pizza.
Someone skipped us, someone did present.
Hi guys. So my name is Chen, founder at Web3 Clubs, and also one of the founders of this product called BPESA. So BPESA is basically crypto-fast mobile money protocol, namely programmable, inclusive digital finance for the world. So I think most of you maybe don't know about mobile money, but in emerging markets like Africa, we basically skipped the whole banking stage because not too many people could. Banking was not really designed for normal people in emerging markets. So products like M-Pesa came about, and this is how most people became banked, right? It was easy through just create an account and send money across, you know, to different people and use it for payments and cross-border payments and all that. And so at the beginning, it was nice, but something went wrong. These telcos and these mobile money companies basically became monopolistic, right? So it became expensive to send money, to transact, because there was really no need for them to innovate anyway. I mean, they captured the whole market. So they just became these giant monsters that are just comfortable and are just eating money. And so, for example, right now you have many companies trying to integrate with these mobile money companies, and it's just difficult to interface with them because they have no incentive really to give you their APIs or to innovate. And so just mobile money has just become expensive. It's not innovative, and users of mobile money really can't get any other interesting services because of just the state of mobile money really. So this is what the mobile money market looks like on the continent. It's massive, and this is just Africa. You can imagine what it looks like in other global south countries or just regions. So then what do we basically do, right? So a lot of the players in the mobile money or DeFi or payments ecosystem really are just dancing around the problem, right? So what are they doing? They're just building on top of existing mobile money systems, right? No one wants to really wrestle the problem. The problem is, can we get a crypto-first mobile money solution that will serve the entire ecosystem and basically open it up for players to be able to build real solutions, right? So for example, there's tons of Web3 protocols trying to enter Africa or trying to offer services, but it's just not able because they have to basically fight these slow, sluggish, non-innovative, non-incentivized, non-scaling, companies and so the thing about Web3 protocols and companies is we're obsessed with just making money. Like I'm getting small margins on transactions, and as long as you're getting money, I guess you're good. But really, this will not advance the dream of decentralization, the dream of making everyone bankable and offering services to basically up to the market. And so B-Pesa is basically, sorry. So what is B-Pesa? B-Pesa is basically literally a clone of what M-Pesa looks like or what most mobile money companies are structured like. Only difference is that it's actually decentralized, on-chain validation and verifiable. What this does is that you have now a decentralized mobile money crypto-first network that is decentralized, owned by the users. It's cheaper, it's open to innovation, and massive potential for growth, and bringing and growing on-chain TVL. How do we do this? At the very first point where someone puts their money into this mobile money system, B-Pesa, it goes straight into crypto. So we use crypto or local stablecoins paired to USDT, USDC, to basically onboard guys onto crypto from the first engagement with this. Questions?
Yeah. Yes. Any questions or comments?
Okay, so I've used
there's different types of M-Pesa users, yeah? So of course, you know, the basic value proposition is cheaper, right? But that may not necessarily be enough, right? But then the incentive for the agents, so the agents who are now the people on the ground who are providing the infrastructure, they get more money per transaction. So currently, most of the mobile money companies are taking a lot of profits. I mean, their share per transaction is really high. Tanzania is ridiculous. So if you incentivize the agency networks, then they will sustain this ecosystem, and this will basically transfer to users. But that's just on a cost level. In terms of scaling, the architecture is easy to scale because any liquidity provider can basically mint with stable coins, and it's easy to scale across the entire country.
We can't keep that one so short. Yeah, so any comments, suggestions?
Just to focus on the time, yeah.
Time.
The 10 minutes, yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so I think we have our last one. I think there's yeah. You're still coding. They were like lock them inside and still coding. It was like, wait. This is our last one.
Should we have a quick meeting with the audit
Quick.
discuss the future of ShanHaiWoo applications?
In Singapore all the time, right?
Until October 2, 3. Like 10 minutes.
Quick. Your last one. Yeah, you're okay. You're lucky. I was just going to say, oh, there's no other side, and so we're finished today.
I will go to Shanghai. In a second.
刚刚提交我们哦，那我刷一下。啊不，
So actually, I think there are two main events. One is Shanghai, October 20.
There's a Shanghai and there is blockchain.
Yeah, both of them, yes. Yes. And is there any kind of a university or kind of a community you want to meet during your stay in Shanghai?
Oh, it's best if I connect you with the team of the
Oh, so your name is Africa? Oh, no. R. I thought this one is your ending slide. No, it's actually their.
It looks like Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Arctica.
Arctica. Okay.
We have a workshop at 2 p.m. here.
Here?
We can have a lunch together.
Okay, yeah. Tomorrow he's gonna have the founders workshop here, 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, but if you want to have a conversation, then I have to come somewhere on your PC, right? So 2 p.m. you'll be busy. So we can schedule something tomorrow or after tomorrow.
Yeah, I will with
some suggestions.
Oh, sorry for being late. Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm here to introduce our project, Arctica. And here's a quick one-line introduction to our project, Arctica. An easy-to-use portal to shape and preserve your framework on-chain. Arctica's total addressable market is 600 billion RMB, with a serviceable market of around 10 billion customers and initial target about 9 million core users. Fandoms around an IP, through shared passions anchored by emotion, loyalty, strong participation drive, and the ability to both enjoy and make content. Today's framework has an issue that creators lack true ownership, revenue controlled by platforms, strict moderation, coping risks. Platforms such as L3 and Pixiv, like Arctica, have highly vertical user bases, but they suffer from centralization issues. Decentralized platforms such as Farcaster, Mastodon, and HeyXYZ, on the other hand, have very low user verticality. In conclusion, at this stage, Arctica is quite unique. And our target users mostly belong to Generalization 0. They are easily receptive to new technologies, sensitive to content censorship, and sensitive to content plagiarism. And now, let's look at blockchain as a solution. Blockchain enables on-chain ownership, transparent revenue sharing, and decentralized trading. With these blockchain capabilities, let's see how Arctica put them into practice. Arctica is a framework program, not another centralized site or simply NFT marketplace. Here's our roadmap showing how Arctica will roll out these features. And in September, we'll kick off framework autonomy on Ethereum. And here comes Ray to introduce the rest.
Okay. And now I'm going to introduce framework autonomy on Ethereum. It's an initiative we started this month with our first project called Arctica Proto. And the FAE stands for Framework Autonomy on Ethereum. Our foundation promotes the use of open protocols and composable cryptography tools to ensure long-term preservation of digital native products and culture. And in the future, we are going to cooperate with organization for transformative works on a revolution of content production and distribution of distributed works and transformative works. And next step, we are going to integrate Sepamore protocol with Nest protocol. Sepamore is a zero-knowledge protocol intended to and designed to protect users' on-chain interactions and build for non-anonymous interactions on-chain. And we are going to build a unified ecosystem, including integrating Nest protocol, Farcaster, and Mastodon based on an AnyPub protocol, and AO3 stands for Archive of Our Own Projects, built by OTW, Organization of Transformative Works. About us, the FAE Foundation consists of currently 3 members. I'm Ray, co-founder, and Nikki, she's another co-founder too. And we have Alan, she's BD manager and resource coordination operator. Here's our social media, and this is a red book, and this is our Discord, and this is a Twitter of the FAE Foundation, and this is our official webpage. And thanks for you listening.
Thank you.
I think maybe you could add some product picture to show the product or some demo, something like that. It would be more helpful to audience to understand here.
We're going to record a video of under 10 more minutes to show how to use our website.
Yes, good.
Okay, we can attach it below under this page.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you all. And so thank you all for the mini demo day. And make sure I just send a link to the group. And please make sure you register this link because this is the registration form for the Art and Science Museum, the big demo. And it is Monday, so the event is for the whole Monday. And our presentation, our demo, will host it from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And oh, okay. 4, right? So 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That means like today it's already 5 o'clock. So that means strictly every project 5 minutes. I think because that's on the stage, it's in Art and Science Museum, it's quite big. And so probably they will cut you off when 5 minutes is up. So make sure that you don't do a lot of like background before and just go straight with resolution and then the catchy point. And do register. And the whole, like we cannot go in without registration, okay? And also like for our project, we will send the new link, and so paste your project under that link, the Google Doc link, and the last date is the the time limit is 12 p.m. No, 12 a.m. No, or 12 o'clock in the noon, Monday. No, sorry, Sunday. I will write it down. So Sunday, 12 o'clock is the last time, the final time of upload your link to the presentation link, okay? And then the link will close, and then you cannot change it because we need to send them to Ethereum Singapore. Yep.
Yeah, and last chance for our judges, the general advice for all the demos. Yeah, it's very important.
Sorry.
I think it's good. I mean, projects are at different stages, so it also affects the presentation. I think part of the journey of a founder is also learning to present and to be clearer and clearer. And as the product is growing, it's easier to talk about the product, and it's really hard to compare. I mean, it's always good probably at the earlier stages to seek for more feedback. That is, the more devastating it is, the better. And at the later stages, I guess, looking for very, very strong delivery of very particular promises that can immediately pick up some partnership opportunities and investment. Early stage probably is best to look for mentors, friends, and people that will just cheer you up on the way.
Yeah, I think most of the projects are pretty good, and as Thomas mentioned, in different stage. And one of the most important things, keep in mind that when you are on stage, you only have 5 minutes to make sure what you're going to present to the audience. Like 5 minutes, 1 minute doing background. For example, 1 minute doing background and 2 minutes doing whatever, and then the last 1 minute doing. So you need to very clearly know what you're going to say. Probably some of them you should prepare for your script first, and then you do the rehearsal again and again. You only have 5 minutes. You don't want to say like you have like 10 or even 20 pages of slides, right? And then you probably say I can finish that in 5 minutes. It's never gonna happen. So like 5 minutes, you probably only have 5 to 6 pages at most. Keep that in mind.
Just focus on your time limit and make sure, and also for today it has been already for 2.5 hours. So just ask your peers, what is their impress on you? What is the keywords on your project? Yeah. This is what you show for the audience. No matter the judges, no matter the other audience, you just ask your peers. What do you still remember for my presentation, something like that? Yeah. And then also that in that way you to find some key points for your presentation, and also try to figure out what is the information you are missing when you are presentation, something like that. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. And so yeah, the arrangement is and tomorrow. Also for if tomorrow in the afternoon we have founders workshop, and for the one who cannot make it tomorrow, and please return the cards, because this is probably the last day that we will gonna be here. And so after tomorrow, the founders workshop and is in the afternoon, and then